So today I'm going to be trying out this cheap Amazon or eBay boost controller. It's just a manual controller, and you basically just put this inline, like right here. Yeah, if you saw my last video, I painted the front end white, and I did it masked behind the headlight, and paint got everywhere, so it's a mess back here. But basically, you know, you've got the hose coming off of the charge side of the turbo to the wastegate over here, and this is going to go inline. It's going to go in here, and basically as you twist it, it pinches off that air supply, that charged air pressure. It'll pinch it off, and as you pinch it off, it'll up the boost pressure. So I was kind of looking around on where I could mount it. For a second I thought about putting it inside, but that would be a lot of vacuum lines to run, like probably 6 feet back and forth. So I think I'm just gonna stick it here right by the turbo. What I was thinking is just sliding it onto the stud on the clamp here, just having it right here, and that way I can just literally cut the hose and push it onto the fittings here. I don't even have to like extend any hoses or anything. And if you noticed, I'm now recording with a GoPro. My wife got me this awesome GoPro, so hopefully my videos are gonna be looking a lot cooler, a little more legit. Just slide on a washer on that stud, and then something like that. Hopefully this nut is the right thread. With my luck, it's not gonna be. Nope, of course not. Why would it be? Alright, now that I got this nice and cross-threaded on here, I'm gonna snip the reference line here. I need to make sure that it can at least slide on. Probably cut it right about here. Measure once, cut 3 times. That's what I always say. Take it. Oh, do I need a little bit?
Just before the front or
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
come on, Bo.
The screen turns off to save the battery, but it's still recording.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's gone. Every time we're working on the car, I usually bring it in to like work on it like at the end of the day, you know, here at the shop, and somebody always wants to go for a ride or just check it out. So I took my my buddy out for a quick ride, and I guess also to make sure that it's everything's working. Right now the controller is backed out all the way, so that means it's just off of the wastegate pressure. So now when I go on to tighten the boost controller, like I said, it's going to pinch off that that charged air going from the turbo to the wastegate. It's going to pinch that off, and as you pinch it off, it's going to up the boost. So right now my boost cut is set at like, I think it's set at the stock map sensor, what it reads up to, which is like 11.5 pounds. That's where my boost cut is set at, and right now it floats around 9-10 pounds. So I'm just going to give it a couple turns and basically you know, if it hits boost cut, I know that it's up in the boost. Now, I've run one of these before, and it was like one full rotation was almost a full pound of boost. So I'm gonna go 2 full rotations and see if I hit boost cut. And like I said, if it does, that's how I know it's working. Just gonna crank on it. Let's see, here's 1 rotation and 2 rotations. And so now I guess we've got to go hoon around some again and see if it's got more boost this time around. So it's almost time to go home, and I think on my way home is whenever I'll see how that boost controller is working. Like, you know, as you saw, I cranked it up 2 turns. Hopefully that puts it above boost cut so I can know for sure it's working. Basically, if I see anything about 10 pounds, I know that it's working the way it should. I've ordered a bunch of stuff. I got a Omni Power 4-bar map sensor. Got some head studs, because this motor never got head studs. They stayed with the other engine and they got rusted out, and I don't feel comfortable using those old head studs, so I got some new ones. What else did I get? I think that's it. Yeah, I just got the head studs, the 4-bar map sensor, this boost controller, and then as soon as I get my clutch installed, I'm gonna up it to as much as the clutch can hold. I don't know, maybe 19 PSI on this GT35 turbo. This is kind of random, but I saw somebody left a review on this turbo that specifically uses it on the D16. He said at 19 pounds on a completely stock motor, put down like 310 horsepower to the wheel. So that'd be cool to shoot for that. I don't know, 19, 20 pounds, and see if the clutch can hold it, because it is like a cheaper option. It's center force, it only holds like 200 foot-pounds. What's up? I can't. Somebody said do a pull when I'm doing a U-turn. What the hell? Can't do a pull right now. Alright, about to see if it hits boost cut. Go. Going about 65. I'm going to be in 3rd gear. But it does have more boost. It's floating around 10 or 11 pounds, so it's right there at like, you know, with the stock map sensor, you can read up to like 11 and a half. It's right there, like on the dot pretty much. So before I was floating around like 9, maybe 10, it would peak, but now it's basically 11. If I turn it just another like half a turn, I bet I would hit that boost cut. But I can tell just from that it's pulling a lot better. It felt great. I can't wait to get that 4-bar and the head studs, and I can turn it up. I'm gonna do a little like 40-mile-an-hour brake boost, 2nd gear. It's crazy how just like another 2 pounds of boost makes a big difference. You know what? I'm gonna pull over real quick, give it a couple turns, and just see how much I can get out of it before that boost cut kicks on. I'm gonna do a U-turn and then get on it. All right, here we go. broke second gear again. 40 in second gear. Alright, that was like 12 pounds. Either my boost gauge isn't accurate, or I turned off the boost cut in Honda Tuning Suite. So I'm gonna stop right here. I don't want to go anymore. I think what it is this gauge isn't very accurate. It might be off a little bit, but I need to hook up my laptop and it'll give me like an exact reading, exactly how much boost the map sensor is reading. But yeah, I'm not gonna crank it up any more than that. I feel like I just pushed my luck. All right, so obviously the boost controller is working. It's doing the job and upping the boost. Because before I never went past 10 pounds. It would float just right like below, like right at 9. Sometimes it would peak at 10. But now it clearly, as far when I'm looking at my gauge, it says 12 pounds. But it shouldn't be possible because my boost cut is supposed to be like an 11.5. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But before I turn it up past 12 pounds, I need to get those head studs installed. I need to get the map sensor in and definitely get my clutch installed. And then from there is going up. But thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video.